My ghost wife and the covenant of lust. The rain fell heavily that night as thunder shook the small village of Umuaka. Inside a dark mud house, 28-year-old Chike sat alone beside a lantern, staring into emptiness. Ever since his fiancée died mysteriously 3 years earlier, his life had never remained the same. People in the village whispered about him. Some said he was cursed. Others believed his late lover still followed him from the spirit world. But Chike ignored them all. One midnight, while the storm raged outside, he heard a soft knock on his door. Fear gripped his chest. Nobody visited at such an hour. Slowly, he opened the door. Standing outside was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. Her skin glowed like moonlight. Her long black hair flowed down her shoulders. She wore white clothing soaked by rain. Yet strangely, no one touched her feet. "I am lost," she said softly. "Please, let me stay for the night." Chike hesitated. Something about her felt unnatural. But loneliness clouded his mind. He allowed her inside. "My name is Amara," she said with a smile. From that night, strange things began to happen. Amara cooked for him, cleaned the house, and cared for him like a perfect wife. Soon, Chike fell deeply in love with her. But the villagers became frightened. "She is not human," an old woman warned him. "No ordinary woman appears from nowhere during a storm." Chike became angry. "You people are jealous because I finally found happiness," he shouted. But secretly, even he noticed strange things. Amara never visited the market during the day. She disappeared every midnight until dawn. And whenever she slept, her body became ice cold. One night, Chike pretended to sleep. At exactly midnight, Amara stood up silently and walked outside into the forest. Curious and afraid, Chike followed her. Deep inside the forest, hidden beneath giant trees, he saw fire burning in a circle. Around the fire stood hooded figures chanting strange words. Amara stepped into the center. Then something horrifying happened. Her beauty disappeared. Her eyes turned dark black. Her voice became deep and unnatural. Her feet no longer touched the ground. Chike trembled with fear. One of the hooded figures spoke loudly. "The covenant of lust must continue. Another soul must be bound tonight." Suddenly, Amara turned her head slowly and looked directly at where Chike was hiding. She smiled. "You were never supposed to see this." The wind roared violently. Before Chike could run, shadow-like figures surrounded him. He woke up the next morning inside his house, sweating heavily. Amara sat beside him calmly as if nothing happened. "You followed me," she whispered softly. Chike could barely speak. "What are you?" Amara's expression changed. "For many years," she said quietly, "men have called spirits like us through lust, desire, and forbidden rituals. Every man who falls for us becomes spiritually tied to our covenant." Fear consumed Chike. He remembered something terrible. Years earlier, after losing his fiancée, he had once visited a native doctor out of desperation, begging for a woman who would never leave him. The old native doctor had warned him, "Be careful what you ask from the spirit world." Now he understood. Amara was not an ordinary woman. She was the answer to that forbidden prayer. For days, Chike became weaker. Every night he had terrifying dreams. He saw shadowy women calling his name from rivers and forests. He stopped eating. His body grew thin. The villagers realized evil surrounded him. Finally, an elderly pastor and a traditional elder agreed to help him. For 7 nights, prayers and cleansing rituals were performed. Amara screamed each night, with terrifying anger, "You cannot break the covenant," she cried. But on the 7th night, during a violent thunderstorm, the house shook as a dark shadow rose from Amara's body and vanished into the night. Then silence filled the air. Amara collapsed. When Chike rushed to her, she was gone. Only her white cloth remained on the floor. From that day, Chike never chased forbidden desires again. He left the village for many years and later returned as a changed man, warning young people about desperation, lust, and spiritual temptation. Until today, villagers say that during heavy storms, a woman dressed in white can still be seen standing near the forest, waiting for another lonely soul to call her name. Moral lesson: desperation and uncontrolled lust can lead people into dangerous paths they never intended to enter. Not everything that appears beautiful carries peace within it.